Hey everybody, Ben Mankiewicz. Welcome to What the Flick. Alonso Duralde, Christy Lemire, our worst movies of 2013. I thought initially this might be tricky.
Because there are so many.
Because it's hard to find the worst that anybody will care about. But then it turned out, nope. There was a healthy selection.
Even as great a year as 2013 was, there were still plenty of stinkers.
Yeah, it was a great year, but there were plenty of bad ones. You want to go first?
I will go first. I had a hard time picking one absolute worst. I did a 10 worst alphabetically. And then of all those, I would say After Earth, just because its ambitions are so enormous and it's trying so hard to be so profound and be just about something, and it just fails on like every single level.
Yeah, that's a movie that super doesn't work.
Poor Jaden Smith. He's set up to fail. His dad put him out there for the slaughter. I feel like
Yeah, this is when the rich dad buys their kid a car and doesn't show them how to drive. I don't know what the metaphor here
pony.
is. So, yeah, something.
Big CGI pony.
I felt bad for him because he was out of his depth.
And nobody could have carried it. I mean, I agree that he was out of his depth, but I mean, I don't think it gets saved if they have.
No. Yeah, some great actor wouldn't have made it any better, but just it's doubly horrible that he's stuck in this bad thing and he's on camera by himself, probably doing a lot of reacting to nothing because of all the special effects.
Yeah, it's hard.
And oh my God, yeah, it's a tough sit.
It's so self-serious. All the Scientological mumbo jumbo that's folded into
about overcoming your fear
and being able to manipulate your surroundings and all that. So anyway,
it was so boring.
It is and laughable when it's meant to be very, very serious. So I mean, but there's a lot of really small shitty movies I thought about too, like CBGB. I know yours is a very easy target. Go do yours.
I know. I went for the low-hanging fruit, but my God, Grown Ups 2, fucking Adam Sandler. It's like every year there's some offense against cinema and humanity. This is a movie that it feels so slapdash and so thrown together, and the actors are basically coasting through it, and there's not much script to speak of. It is a movie that simultaneously excoriates and indulges in bullying. There's tons of product placement, and it's not fucking funny for a second. Like there's an inflatable raft that steals this movie.
Now, you know what? I would say that Taylor Lautner probably has the best scene in this whole movie, and this is when you know you were in trouble, as the rah-rah frat boy dude.
Yeah, it's just embarrassing, and it was just, Sandler has been responsible for several of my worst films of recent years, but this one, I would rather watch Jack and Jill again than Grown Ups 2.
I thought Jack and Jill's much better than Grown Ups.
Yeah.
The effects are at least good in Jack and
there's
Jill.
something going on, but this movie's just dreadful, and so many good people in it, just phoning it in for a paycheck. I mean, Maya Rudolph and Maria Bello, and just they deserve better than this. There were a lot of smaller movies that I also hated. Afternoon Delight and Adore, which I saw at Sundance last year.
I didn't hate Adore.
Oh God, Adore. Well, for you, I'm sure it's cougar fantasy.
It's like a documentary for me. Oh my God! So what is yours? Go ahead.
There were a lot of choices. Grown Ups 2 is now the answer to the question: is there any way that we can make Grown Ups look good? And it's Grown Ups 2. Jobs was certainly a possibility. After Earth, Hangover 3, which I thought was
I didn't hate.
I know, which is
famously I didn't hate
it. Runner, Chicken Dunner was terrible. But I went with Paranoia, which will be the thing about After Earth and Grown Ups 2 will be discussed. Paranoia, no one will remember existed.
Didn't I forget it? You had to remind me what it was. Which one's Paranoia?
3 weeks later, and that's Paranoia was. It's the Harrison Ford, Gary Oldman, Liam Hemsworth, Robert Luketic. Is that how we say it?
Luketic.
And he. It is just. It's about. I think. Was about corporate espionage.
Yeah,
right?
it's a conspiracy thriller with no conspiracy and no thrills.
You don't care about. And just incredibly bizarre and lame leaps of faith about
how computers work.
Right, how computers work and how, and after all this, they I don't even remember how they solved it. It doesn't matter. It's terrible. But there were moments where they try to kill somebody by ordering him into a trunk in a crowded parking lot, and you just don't get in the trunk. It's like we're led to believe that these guys almost control the world, but then they can't execute the smallest execution. It was so bad in so many ways, and yet there's a pretty good scene in it because there's just the one moment where Gary Oldman and Harrison Ford seethe at each other.
Right.
It's not bad, but it's got a preposterous backstory. It was $35 million budget. It made $7.3 million.
Oh, wow.
And I looked that up last night. It's terrible.
And asked us to accept Liam Hemsworth as this like young up and coming
Genius,
techno genius, right?
And
but he has time to go to the gym. Right.
He takes his shirt off one time.
But it's for like a long time.
It is for-
It's a long
it is
scene.
for a
Not
long
enough.
time.
Not enough to make this movie any better.
Yeah, it was wretched.
So don't go see any of those.
No, don't go see any of those.